Hi everyone, in this video we're going to take a look at Milani's brand new Halloween collection. In this collection they have released limited edition shades of their Amore liquid lip products. So I will swatch all of the shades for you in this video. I will include lip swatches also, and of course give you my thoughts about the formulations and the colors at the end. So if any of these shades or this formula interests you, then make sure you keep watching. Also make sure you're subscribed to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button. Follow Allura Beauty on Instagram. I know I keep talking about the Instagram giveaway. I am trying to organize it and make sure I have all the prizes ready to go. I will be running that soon, so just make sure you're following. And of course, if you missed out on the latest video, I will link that in the upper right-hand corner for you to check out. Also, make sure you stay tuned to the channel because lots of videos are coming up, including swatches for Huda Beauty's new Nude Mini Obsessions palettes, MAC's holiday collection, a Jeffree Star unboxing, and a lot more. All right, let's get looking at Milani Cosmetics' new limited edition Halloween collection. So the easiest place to find these is actually through Milani's website. All the shades are there and ready to be purchased. If you want to try to search around, they may be available at your local drugstore like Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS. They are also available online through Ulta Beauty if you want some more alternative to Milani's own site. As always, make sure you check the description box. I'll put a link directly to where you can find these online to purchase so that you don't have to hunt around. I also always include a link to Ebates, now under a different name, but it's always Ebates to me. That's an online cashback program so that if you do online shopping, you can automatically get cashback on your orders. If you're not using a program like that, I would highly suggest that you do. So these new shades are divided up into 3 different finishes. 2 of the shades have the Amore Matte Lip Cream finish. 2 of them have the Amore Matte Metallic Lip Cream finish. And 5 of them have the Amore Satin Matte Lip Cream finish. So slightly different formulations of their matte lip creams. So let's start by first swatching the new Halloween edition Satin Matte Lip Creams. Again, there are 5 new shades in this formulation. These are going to retail for $8.99 each. The description says, bold color, so buttery, and now in special spooky shades perfect for Halloween. The Amore Satin Matte Lip Cream formula glides on like a gloss and dries to a lightweight satin matte finish that's long-lasting and comfortable. The ingredients include shea butter and soybean oil. This is the shade number 13, Leather, 14, Sorceress, 15, Violet Villain, 16, Femme Fatale, and 17, Crimson Curse. All right, number 13, Leather, is a pitch black. 14, Sorceress, is a medium purple. It's like a royal purple. 15, Violet Villain. I may have said Violet Vixen. It's Violet Villain. This is a pale lavender color. 16, Femme Fatale, is a very deep Concord purple, slightly gray tone. And 17, Crimson Curse. It's more like a boysenberry or mulberry purple. All right, those are the 5 satin matte shades right after application. We'll move on and look at the other shades in the limited edition line while these dry. Let's next look at the 2 matte metallic lip cream shades. These retail for $7.99 each. The description by Milani says, paint your pout with gilded glamour this Halloween season with the limited edition Amore Matte Metallic Lip Cream. Bold and richly pigmented, these metallic liquid lip colors go on smoothly and dry down to a soft matte finish with a brushed metal effect. Once dried, the lip color is waterproof and will last all night long. Here's shade 23, Magic Matte, and shade 24, Vampy Matte. Oh, and here's what the doe foots look like. They are kind of pinched the whole way through and flat. So 23 is Magic Matte. This is a very deep purple, pretty much like a black with purple metallic shimmer. I think the base is actually probably black. And 24 is Vampy Matte. And this is more of a medium boysenberry, medium to dark boysenberry purple with lighter pinkish purple metallic shimmer. Here's what your two matte metallic shades look like, once again before drying down. And lastly, let's look at the two Halloween edition matte lip creams. These also retail for $7.99 each. Milani says, our Amore Matte Lip Cream, but make it spooky. Our revolutionary liquid to matte formula is super saturated for one swipe pigment and dries to a soft, glamorous finish. These limited edition Halloween shades are the perfect statement-making finishes to your ghoulish or vampy look this year. So shade number 50 is Wicked, and shade 51 is Vixen. 50 Wicked, it's Midnight Black. Shade 51 Vixen is a deep berry wine red. And there are the two matte shades right after application. I'm going to continue to let all of these fully dry. We'll look at them again after they've set and do a swipe test and a waterproof test. So we're back after several minutes and me trying to dry off these swatches by blowing on my arm. And this is what they look like. The edges and some of the spaces are not fully dry still, but these are pretty much what the colors are going to look like after they've set on your lips. You can see that the two shades here, one formulated in the Satin Matte range and one in just the original matte range, they look pretty much the same. I'll give you my thoughts after the lip swatches in terms of whether they feel different on the lips. So I'm going to do a swipe test, but I'm actually going to do this first to just take off the parts that are not dry yet, because when you're actually wearing them, you are not swatching them the way I am in these videos, and so you're probably not going to have these spots where there's extra product that doesn't dry down. So I've just kind of dabbed them first. Now let's go ahead and do a swipe test. Okay, those were the original mattes, the matte metallics, and the satin mattes. So there's definitely a difference in feel with the satin mattes. These feel creamier on the skin, where the matte metallics and the regular original matte formula are more dry on the skin. There's a little bit of smudging there, but they do stick pretty well to the skin. Let's see how waterproof these are. Spray a little water, let it set for a little while. You can see by how the water pools that they're pretty water resistant. They're not taking in that water. Oh yeah. The water does not change the consistency of the formula or how much they smudge, at least not noticeably. So the water resistant, waterproof part is, I think, pretty accurate. So the satin matte shades definitely have the most comfortable formula, followed pretty closely by the matte metallic shades. The original matte formula is definitely the most dry feeling on the lips, and the red shade of the two matte original formulas is definitely the most streaky. So just be aware of that. I don't think that people are a huge fan of the original matte formula, which is probably why they made the satin matte formula. But actually, when it comes to the two black shades, the one in the satin matte and the one in the original matte formula, I didn't feel a huge difference between the two of those. The red shade is the one that was really noticeable in terms of the dry down and in terms of the streakiness. The Satin Matte formula, I think, really does not, at the end of the day, truly dry to a complete dry finish. So just be aware of that. And then the metallic mattes are a little curious because they aren't super sparkly. So if that's what you're looking for, these are not the formula to go for. On the other hand, I actually kind of like that the metallic sheen is more subtle because it makes them a lot more wearable. So just be aware that the metallic sheen is more of like a sheen finish that the effect has. It's not a super glittery finish. I'm not sure if these have a scent added to them. They may have kind of a bakery fragrance, but it's mixed in for sure with some sort of chemical scent that doesn't smell very nice. But on the other hand, I didn't really notice it when I was applying it. I only noticed it when I intentionally smelled them to see if they had a fragrance added. So those are my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section below which is your favorite finish and which is your favorite shade of the entire lineup. And of course, let me know any other thoughts that you have. I hope that this video was helpful to you if you were curious about this new limited edition lineup. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.